sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Entering play call screen.
The Longhorns will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Texas. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8.
Outside zone. There are AHD strength. Jets weak.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships, so many Heisman Trophy winners shared between these two conferences, David. Everybody gets excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And these games matter so much. The fans get so amped up, so juiced up, to the point where we hear in the stands,
there are 9 categories.
SEC,
You have 5 options for verticals
They
selected.
wouldn't say that if conference pride wasn't a real thing.
Backs protect. Short cross.
Looking downfield, it's Raiola. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
White ribs.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And all defenses talk about is sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
The Huskers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. On the return, it's Cook. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession.
3 to 4. Under. There are 6 categories. You have 13 options. Cover 3 matches selected.
Line gets set. First down.
Audible.
Power football with the run. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Safety strong free. Cover 4 drop.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Audible.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Audible. Give cushion.
Fast motion from the offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
6 categories.
When you're playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Audible. Give cushion.
Dropping back, it's Owens. Trying to get to it. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty and it's a turnover.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover zero. When I play cover zero, I'm bringing pressure, and then that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
The run to the left. Not much room there. They'll give him one to the 9.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that dummy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the RPO, complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. They'll try to run for it. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Intercepted. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Longhorns! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Entering play call.
The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might put him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Entering I-4 shot single. Doubles wide off. There are 9 categories. You have 4 options. HD slip screen is selected.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake.
And they got him for the sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And that pass picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great returns to improve this field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That defender reacted immediately when he saw the play and just set his hair on fire toward the ball carrier.
And you've got to see those plays. Those plays are very fast. It happens quick. There's no fake to a toss. It's pitching on the outside, trying to get to the wide side of the field. Great job by the defense. You got to set those edges by the defensive end, and everybody flies to the football.
Got it in the middle. It's Washington. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Cook. Got enough space. And he murders into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, and he hit it off the left upright. No good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Florida took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Gainesville. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grab behind the line. It's Hall.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
There are 9 categories. You have 4 options.
Got some of the work done on 1st down. Let's see what they have on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
There are wing. You have 11 option. X slant. AHP power G. MT and pop power O.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He's loose down the left side. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision and
entering play call.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And they tacked on the extra point.
Entering play call. Special teams.
The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option set to split 8 plays. You have 11 options. 3, 5 is selected. Foxfire zone press.
Back at it to open the quarter with this 1st down play. He's looking to throw it. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They'll run play action, feeling some heat. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Burnt Orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
And making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Last time these two got together, it was a tight one, Jesse.
It seems like every time these two teams play, the game just feels faster, right? Because it is a rivalry game. There's just a greater sense of urgency when we see these teams match up.
Yeah, the fans feel it. They know it. There's so much to it. They think about it all year long. When you talk about the next game on the schedule, they're always looking forward to this one.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Give cushion.
To throw, it's Owens. Working that left side now. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was the completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there. They create a negative play.
Cover 4 drop. Safety strong free.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40.
Give cushion. Give cushion.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Looking to the big tight end. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th down.
He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team.
You have 4 options, HBC.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of...
And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Longhorn!
And I love what the secondary does here. You know the blitz is coming. You know the ball's going to come out quick. They react to it quickly, get the interception, and then, Paul, they know exactly what to do with it once they do.
No doubt, and I think the hit certainly affected some of the accuracy on the throw. Quarterback's got to do a better job getting that ball out sooner, but once the ball started to flutter a little bit, didn't go exactly where he wanted, the defense was opportunistic. And not just getting the pick, but having the convoy taking it to the house.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground.
Up run. Outside zone. AHB stretch.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll keep it on the ground. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. When you're called Cornhuskers, you're like a big red thrashing machine, and you're going to get it done on the ground.
Just going to chew up the ground yards. Just going to eat you up, play physical, be different. And that's what Nebraska fans want. Throw back to the old days, the glory days, and they want some of that here in this recent history.
Power powers through the defender. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to be like, listen, hold on. Can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Now they're going to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing in his own defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
Give to Brown. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing.
He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Texas!
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out, firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and you've got to be happy about that after missing a pair. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, Phyllis, here's a final update on a top 15 clash. South Carolina steamrolled its way to victory today. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, and all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Columbia a ton of confidence. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Hit as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude,
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Oh, man. The quarterback almost just threw his second interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
Back to throw, it's Raiola. He'll take another shot here. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Huskers! Lining up for the PAT. Smashes it through for the PAT. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the finish shows just how potent they are. An 88-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Coach suggests cornerback match. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Temperature. Formation. 4 wicket. 3 odd. There are are 7 categories.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
He's back to throw on second down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their roles, and he made the pick.
Screen pass. Juggle your screen.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip, using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
Yeah, this is a running back that can hurt you. Running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Run, outside zone, AHD stretch.
Now on second down. They'll go to the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Man, just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. Got his man quickly. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision.
Hey, really nice job on offense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. He caught it! Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 4 options. Empty and angles.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Pass protection.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Play tight. Quick pass. There are 6 rollouts. Slant out trails.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Entering play call, special teams.
And the Huskers will line up to kick off and start the second half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25.
1 hole.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Give cushion.
He's looking to throw. He's got his man. At the 40, there he goes. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Give to the running back.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this team tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that.
Cover 3 Sky.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Brown has it. Moves it forward just a bit and pick up a 1 to the 35.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. So you come out of the locker room for the second half, and right away, you throw a pick.
Bad news, too, because you go into the locker room, you sort of regroup, and you start thinking about how you're going to attack this defense, what adjustments you're going to make. You feel like you got a good plan running out of the locker room. And to throw a pick right away, man, that is a gut punch.
Back to pass, it's Raiola. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. You can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
The Cornhuskers get the first down.
Entering play call.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Flex on. Close. Error 5. You off. Peace.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hall. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in 3 steps. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Trying the left side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
A lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand. He gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes a tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Great job by the DB covering deep. Listen, you always say deep to shallow, deep to shallow. Don't give up the big play. Great job by the DBs, seeing the football, going and breaking on it, and make sure the wide receiver doesn't make a big play.
Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line.
There are 2 subcategories. Option is set to split 8 plays. You have 11 options. 3, 3, 5 is selected. Form Brave 1.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them. And the ball squirted out. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call.
Categories. Under.
Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house.
Pass.
Leaves it with the running back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Concept.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off.
Audible.
Back to throw, it's Owens. Fires left. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Those are tough passes. You start throwing those balls towards the sidelines. It's a longer throw for the quarterback to make, and I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows, and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
Entering plate. Coach suggests right cross. Inside zone. Formations. Pistol. Weeks. AHP dive.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the...
And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Got room on the return. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to his offense.
And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a first and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal?
Pass.
They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it right, but if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
They're trying to get to it. A little screen to the running back. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Auburn escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, college football teams will take any win, but I think those Tigers fans there today could have done without this one being so close. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Off the play fake on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 20. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one as the tackle is finally made. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They're bringing heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
There are 9 categories.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling the quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
You have 5 options. Level screen is selected.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Entering play call. Formation. There are 8 pistol. Weak slot. Spread. Ace slot. Y trips. Y off trips.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, this guy must feel like he's running into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Here comes the Texas offense. Give to Brown. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Yes.
Leaves it with the back. At the 35, he's open. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down to the 42.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right. He sees
you have 9 options. Cover 3 matches selected.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
And that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
They'll give it to the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to him. On the move is the 30. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. To the ground with the back. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line.
There. Cover 3-yard flat.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. They want that clock to run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. And you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find...
Touchdown, Texas! And the stomping has commenced.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
Plate, shot Y wheel.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positives.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Blasted as he lets it go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, it's been that kind of day here tonight. They just have not been able to find a rhythm and establish that throwing the football. Part of it has been wide receivers and quarterbacks not being on the same page, but you got to give this defense credit too. Just like that last play, they have been getting after him. They've been hitting him, and that's a big reason why they've got such a big lead here in the fourth.
And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The give to the tailback. At the 45 on his way. Just plowing ahead. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
We've seen it from this running back, too. There's a lot of ways he can make you miss. Bottom line, this defense has to do a better job gain tackle.
Yeah, just hard to bring down. Just physical, runs through people. This is a guy that defenses hate playing against, and you see why.
And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. He's looking to throw. A little release to the back. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You know, that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
He caught it! So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. This dude is just exceptional in every fashion. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find it. I mean, you want to find that.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Nebraska!
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15
ready to try the point after.
Empty selected.
Right down the boulevard. So a drive there of 84 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half, as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
There are 6 categories. From 8, Donald, special, 3 to 4, under. There are 6 categories.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chugging and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You don't play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Back to pass, it's Owens. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
There are 6
Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the return man is stopped, and now we'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive.
5WR, there are 17 categories. You have 14 options.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. Bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for players just like that. Make the INT. Almost put this one away.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you miss.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this. And this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
They'll run the option. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and really good 3rd down situational defense. You know it's 3rd and long. You know the pass play's coming. Defense was ready. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
So how good you feeling right now if you're on offense in this situation? You want to just play conservative? You want to punt it over and let your defense finish out the game? Or do you trust your quarterback to go make a play and win the game right now? You know, the worst thing that can happen to return men is muffing punts, fumbling it, putting on the ground, and he did it right there. He's very lucky he was able to jump on his own fumble.
He'll start this drive firing. Got his man to the left. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Caught behind the line. It's Coleman. They make the stop after the catch. And still some work to do to pick up that 1st down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Throws for the tight end. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions, just late in the football game. It would take a miracle. Nice job by this offense, continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he puts through the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. You know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers in the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
From 8, 4 times per day, 3 under. There are 6 categories. You have 13
First
options.
down here for the
Cover
offense.
3 matches selected.
They get the
Entering
timeout
play
called.
call
11
under.
seconds
There are
remaining
6
to play.
categories. You have 13 options.
On first down, here
Position.
comes this offense. Here's the handoff. A solid pickup there before the defense is
Entering
able to
play
make
call
the stop.
under. There are 6 categories. You have 13 options.
The
Cover
old
3
coaching
matches.
cliche, go
Entering
play or
first
no
game.
every week. And
Return
for the
to
first
HUD.
week, they get...
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Top view docs score is selected. Entering docs score screen. Players tab. Entering career spreadsheet screen. Receiving. Entering top stories is select. See coach team depth chart. View roster. Entering rosters spreadsheet. FG. WR. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. CF action. Recruiting is selected. You have 5 entering overview screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen.